And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun. For everyone involved, fans, players, coaches, what a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got James. Jokic is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Here's Jokic. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Wembanyama, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Cunningham with it. Clock at 4. The three from Tatum. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Brunson. Comes up empty from 8 feet. Tatum against LeBron. Over in the corner, Edwards. And the West hit again from deep.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Giannis outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the night.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness. They're doing a lot of spectating there on D. But hey, it's the All-Star game.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, Coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back over to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Wembanyama. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Edwards kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot off. Brunson with some nice D. Antetokounmpo passes to Towns, and that one good.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
James finds Jokic. SGA on the wing. LeBron outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wembanyama for three. It's rebounded by Towns. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Cunningham outside. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
To the paint, trying to find Towns. Gets it to him, and they pick up two.
I'd keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. He's got awesome touch, plus he's 6'11" and almost 300 lbs.
Now, here's SGA. Scoreless thus far. LeBron passes to Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. The West again cannot hit. The East leading by 3. Thompson with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Brunson against LeBron. Steps back and shoots. Brunson no good.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
SGA finds James. Outside Edwards. Good on the triple. Edwards got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the West All-Stars.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
And shot on the way. And yes, it's good. Brunson's got 6 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
James. It's hauled in by the East. From the high post. Antetokounmpo, no good. James kicks to SGA. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Cunningham against Edwards. Brunson, left side. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move. Star week.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Brown, he's checked in for Tatum. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Leonard, he's checked in for LeBron. Here's Cunningham. Nothing on the board. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nifty move. Unable to get that one. Good defense by Wembanyama. Over in the corner, Edwards. Wembanyama outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Towns kicks to Brown. Inside. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game. Outside Leonard. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Cans it from downtown. Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the night.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
The shot's good from Brunson.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
A superstar-level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
Now here's Brunson. 8 points for him. And it's Davis missing. Leonard backs for 2. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
One of the many things that Kawhi does well, getting himself to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Cunningham. Out to Brunson. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Brown inside the line. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Edwards passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Wembanyama. Shoots over Towns. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Cunningham outside. Wembanyama against Davis. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Butler, he's checked in for the West. Doncic comes in for Edwards. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 4-point game. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Davis. And another miss by the East. Here's West now. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Throwing it down in style. Butler playing with a lot of force.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. Will it go? And Jokic with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The East trail by 6. Brunson with a clean look. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Brunson's got 11 points.
You got to get out on Brunson from there, or he's going to make it a long game.
Butler kicks to Doncic. For 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
But we come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Cunningham. No scoring in this one, and that one drops for him.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Brunson covering. Leonard inside. Brown's there, and Leonard gets it to go. And the West leads by 6. And here are the East All-Stars now. Brunson outside. Fires from 14. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside Butler. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Brunson against SGA. The kick out to Cunningham. Fast break. Here comes the West. A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Brunson outside. It's good from long range. It's now only a 1-point West All-Star lead. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Doncic outside. Butler passes to Leonard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Brunson from way outside. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the West. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. We've got Butler. Doncic out there with Edwards. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Leonard in at the 3. Now, Antetokounmpo after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Here's Halliburton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Over in the corner, Edwards. Doncic outside. Up top, Leonard. He's covered by Halliburton. Doncic, no good. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And the East has possession. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now, here's Doncic. For 3, Edwards. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And
oh, what a move! Giannis!
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Back to Halliburton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Edwards against Brown. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Brown outside. Back to Halliburton. And it's off from 3-point range. Doncic outside. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, Doncic launching that one.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Some changes here for the East. Tatum comes in for Jalen Johnson. And it's Cunningham in for Halliburton. Jokic, he's checked in for the West. James comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the East. He takes it in. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 5 here tonight. Doncic kicks to LeBron. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by James.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Leonard, no luck.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time, but it doesn't happen often.
Cunningham looking it over. Shoots over Doncic, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the East leads by 5.
effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
The three for Doncic. It's hauled in by Brown.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The West trails by 5. And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. Halliburton's checked in for the East. The East leading by 5. Outside, Adebayo. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
LeBron passes to Leonard. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Outside Tatum. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. And it's a 10-point East All-Star lead. Doncic kicks to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know. I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime.
Cunningham inside. Edwards defending. Tatum passes to Cunningham. Four on the shot clock. Cunningham's shot is off. The West trails by 8. Here's Leonard. A ferocity inside by Leonard.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Adebayo with a screen for Halliburton. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. With some changes. Brown is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Halliburton. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Edwards, and Curry subbed in for Luka Doncic. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West. And Tatum pulls it down.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And Curry has it in the corner. The West again cannot hit. The East leading by 10. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Brown dishes to Cunningham. Back to Brown. Good ball movement here by the East. From deep, Brunson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brunson's got the lead up to 13 now for the East All-Stars. Butler finds SGA. Stolen by Brunson. Cunningham passes to Brown. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Outside Butler. Pass to James. They need this. And LeBron nails the three.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Brunson against Curry. Brunson kicks to Brown. Clock at 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, another turnover there. But, guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
The West trails by 10. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And using the defender's aggression against him, Gilgeous-Alexander with a savvy move.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
The first free throw is good.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Davis is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The East leading by 8. On deep, Brunson. And no good that time. And here is Curry. He has yet to score. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Cunningham. And here's Tatum for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist here tonight. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The West trails by 11. James dishes to Butler. Pass to Curry from outside the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Tatum finds Brunson. The kick out to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so here are the West All-Stars. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Curry. Lets it go with the three. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the East All-Stars. They're leading by 8. Back to Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
The East leading by 8. SGA with the steal. And here we go. It's Curry outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second now for the West All-Stars. And here are the East All-Stars now. Brunson the pass to Davis. Here we go. And finished off by Davis.
You rarely see big guys as fluid as Anthony Davis. He's so comfortable off the dribble.
And Curry has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
James, and the dunk by James.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. Sport.
Brunson against Curry. Brunson bullies his way inside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Here's what the East is going with right now. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Anthony Davis. And Giannis Antetokounmpo subbed in for Brown. The West also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Butler. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Curry. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've scored really well this quarter. Keep it up, and they'll find themselves right back in it.
SGA against Brunson. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Outside for Wembanyama. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the East. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Tatum, and it's Cunningham in at the 2 guard. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. In the corner, it's James. Wembanyama outside. And the West hit again from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
No good on that one. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. SGA feeling it out a bit. To the inside. A slam by Jokic.
Jokic doing a nice job on the screen, solidly set and rolls to the perfect spot for the score.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
The West leading by 3. Outside, SGA. James in the post. Tatum on him. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And the West hit again from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Brunson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And stolen by Tatum. Brunson outside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Throwing that weight around. Towns with 2 bonus points there.
And SGA has got the ball here for the West All-Stars. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Up top, Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. To the middle. And Towns throws it down.
Big Cat says, take that.
Towns has gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot goes in. SGA's got 11 points.
Nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Antetokounmpo kicks to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's Giannis throwing it down.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here's Brunson barreling in. That one goes in. Brunson's got 27.
I love the measured way that Brunson will attack off the bounce. I mean, he's always in control, playing at his own pace, and he's ever a threat to take it all the way.
Outside Edwards. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. James misses. Steps back. Here's Brunson. Brunson just determined to get his shot.
When Brunson is working in that mid-range area, you can pretty much mark it up, count him.
Here's Edwards. Here's Wembanyama. East grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's stolen by Edwards. Floats it up for Wembanyama. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Brunson. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Jokic. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Did not take long for Brunson to force himself into the conversation of the upper echelon of NBA guards. Let's face it, I mean, he's that kind of player and leader and has produced at a high level. He could have walked to the basket.
SGA against Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama jackhammers it in.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Brunson against SGA. Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. It's good.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
LeBron outside. James gets inside and finishes.
A signature bucket for him on that possession. They can get themselves in front quickly with a few more like that.
Brunson goes in. Towns wide open. His three-pointers off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open.
Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Wow, man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
From 13, yep, that one goes in there. Cunningham's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Towns sets the pick for Cunningham. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 9th assist in the game now. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. checked in for Jason Tatum. Leonard, he's checked in for the West. And so here are the West All-Stars. Pass to Edwards. Edwards, he is a bruiser.
Edwards is a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Got us a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from free throw range, and he hits the jump shot. Brunson's got 36.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Leonard kicks to Edwards. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A three from Wembanyama, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Brunson. Kicks it out to Giannis. 3 on the clock. From downtown. And so the ball out of bounds. SGA touched it last. Brown with the bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. Brunson goes in. Count the basket. Brunson's got 38 points.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Battling inside, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And when you get physical with Gilgeous-Alexander, you really have to hit him, or else he just powers through that contact.
Brunson kicks to Cunningham. Outside, Towns. Pass to Brunson. Over SGA. The West All-Stars pull it in. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. Outside for SGA. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo playing strong inside.
Size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Edwards. Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Edwards. Jokic sets the screen for Edwards. Takes it inside. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots. Now Brunson. He has 38 in the game. Screen by Antetokounmpo. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Leonard. Edwards kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama passes to Leonard. Over Brown with the putback. Wembanyama. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Shooting 2.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Such a treat that we get to watch Wembanyama in action. He's unlike anybody else in the league, or really ever.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Bam Adebayo comes in for Towns. Halliburton subbed in for Cade Cunningham. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Butler's checked in. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Halliburton outside. Misses the 3.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Johnson, he's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Doncic is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas. Or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, too easy for the big man.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Edwards against Brown, and they call an illegal screen here.
And we know the All-Star game is mostly about entertaining, but trust me, these players still want to win, and what we're seeing is that competitive drive really starting to kick in.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Tatum's checked in. Sabonis, he's checked in for the West. LeBron comes in for Butler. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Back to Leonard. LeBron James on the wing. The 19-foot shot. And it's the East with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that one's good. Out of the Kumbo.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the East All-Stars. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be right back after this. Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the West All-Stars. On the court for the West All-Stars, LeBron James is out there with Jokic. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Curry. And it's Doncic in at the 2.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
No good on the wing 3. The East trail by 3 to the paint. And Tatum hammers it home.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Curry kicks to LeBron. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. That one drops for him.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Jokic has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Tatum passes to Halliburton. Outside, Adebayo. And here's Tatum for 3. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
James in the post, guarded by Tatum. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
And it's Leonard missing. And here's the East. Cunningham passes to Adebayo. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Curry with the 3. Curry nails the triple.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Halliburton kicks to Adebayo. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the West All-Stars have possession. They lead by 1. Halliburton with the steal. Pass to Tatum. Back to Halliburton. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And Doncic throws it down.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Doncic has gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Halliburton against Curry. From past the arc. And it's Halliburton missing.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
James, fantastic work inside by LeBron.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
There's the lob to Brown. And stolen by LeBron. Outside Curry. Curry on the wing. Oh, good on the 3. The East trail by 5. Tatum looking around. Good! Tatum with the contested 3.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
If you want a t-shirt, come on and make some noise.
All-Stars with some changes. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Adebayo. Giannis comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cunningham. Then for the West All-Stars, Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Jokic. Edwards comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Curry. And SGA has got the ball here for the West All-Stars. A 2-point game. James kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Edwards from the arc. East grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
The shot's good from Brunson.
We're seeing another decisive performance from Brunson. He's absolutely controlling the pace of this game.
Out to Doncic. Off target from three-point range. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Pass to LeBron. Count that one. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. The shot's good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
James dishes to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Wembanyama sets a screen for Edwards. Wembanyama, no good. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Nice transition bucket by Wembanyama.
And look at the big fella getting out and leading the break.
Yeah, doing some work in the open court. That's certainly a different aspect to his game, one that we haven't seen much of.
Brunson, good.
Creating space with that quick, tight, efficient dribble. Excellent move by Brunson there.
LeBron pushing off the contact.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Tatum with the finish and a beautiful break.
Awesome speed from Tatum. Excels at getting to the right place in these fast break chances.
James finds Doncic. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. LeBron is screen on Brunson. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Brunson the pass to Towns. To take the lead. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists tonight.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Here's Halliburton. It doesn't go for him.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
In close, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Giannis outside. Pass to Brunson. Over SGA. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning it.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Cunningham, he's checked in for the East. Jokic is checked in for the West. That one misses.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Pass to Wembanyama. Jokic sets the screen for SGA. Plays it up and banks it in. SGA's got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Tatum outside. Here we've got Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it down. And SGA has got the ball here for the West All-Stars. Wembanyama. And here's the three.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And get the three. The West leading by 3. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Antetokounmpo.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
Here's Jokic. Layup, no good. 1:41 left in the fourth. Antetokounmpo outside. Now Brunson. Wembanyama reels it in. SGA with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll put it up there. He puts in the chain.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Antetokounmpo. And it misses. The West leading by 3. Edwards with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Edwards. Jokic a screen. No good from 3. And here's the East. Now Cunningham. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by Edwards. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Jokic with a screen on Cunningham. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Off target from outside. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. That'll be a 5-second call. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
Tatum. So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one.
And it's impossible. The talent on both sides is always so strong, but tonight the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
At this time, direct your attention to center court for the presentation of the most valuable player. Here to present the trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Let's go for the All-Star MVP award.